The rain-slicked streets of downtown Seattle gleamed under the neon haze, a kaleidoscope of pinks and blues bleeding into the night. Inside a beat-up rideshare sedan, two women sat in the back, their hands clasped tightly, fingers interlaced, as if holding on for dear life. The city's pulse thrummed outside, honking cabs, distant sirens, the low hum of a nightlife that never slept. But inside the car, the world was quiet, fragile, electric. Ava's dark hair clung to her cheek, damp from the drizzle they dashed through to catch the ride. Her eyes, sharp and guarded, flicked to the window, then back to the woman beside her. Lena's lighter waves framed her face like a halo under the passing streetlights, her lips parted slightly, caught between a smile and something heavier. Their hands trembled, not from the cold, but from the weight of what had just happened. What was still happening? It began in a crowded bar tucked into a brick-walled corner of Capitol Hill. Ava was there to forget. She'd quit her job as a graphic designer at an ad agency that devoured creativity and spat out slogans. She sat at the bar, nursing a whiskey sour, her sketchbook open but blank, mirroring her future. She didn't notice Lena until the other woman slid onto the stool beside her, ordering a gin and tonic with a voice that sliced through the noise. "You look like you're plotting a revolution," Lena said, teasing but warm, her eyes locking onto Ava's with a daring spark. Ava smirked, closing her sketchbook. "Just figuring out what's next." Lena leaned closer, elbow brushing Ava's. "Best place to start. I'm Lena. Your brooding artist?" "Ava," she replied, a laugh slipping out easily. "Not brooding. Recalibrating." They talked for hours, the bar blurring into clinking glasses and pulsing music. Lena, a photojournalist fresh from a war-torn city, spoke of capturing grief, joy, defiance in single frames, her hands painting stories midair. Ava, usually guarded, shared her art, her fear of stagnation, her hunger to create something meaningful. Lena listened as if it were everything. It wasn't love at first sight, but a spark tangled in complications. Lena was leaving soon for another assignment across the globe. Ava, still raw from a breakup with a woman who'd promised forever and gave lies, sought nothing. Yet they gravitated closer, knees touching, laughter spilling into lingering gazes. When the bar closed, they stepped into the rain. Lena suggested a diner. Ava agreed, defying caution. They walked, sharing an umbrella, shoulders brushing. At the diner, over fries and burnt coffee, Lena's fingers grazed Ava's wrist. "I don't get attached," Lena said, voice low. "Not with my job. Not anyone." Ava's heart stuttered. "Why are you here?" Lena's eyes searched hers, vulnerable. "You feel like a story. I need the ending to." Ava wanted to flee to her solitude, but Lena's hand was warm, steady. She stayed. Then silence sparked a fight. Ava's ex, Marisol, had texted, a drunken plea to return. Ava ignored it, but it lingered. When Lena asked about her past, Ava froze, walls rising. She deflected. Lena's warmth cooled to caution. Outside, rain paused, air heavy. Lena lit a cigarette, flame lighting her face. "You don't owe me everything, but don't shut me out." Ava's chest tightened. "I'm bad at letting people in." "I'm not asking forever," Lena said, stepping closer. "Just tonight." A rideshare arrived, slicing tension. They slid into the back, city lights painting their faces. Ava's apartment was closer, but neither spoke a destination. The driver stayed silent. Ava stared at their joined hands, Lena's thumb tracing circles on her knuckles, unraveling her. "I'm scared," Ava whispered. "Of what?"
"This. You."
Feeling something, then losing it. Lena's grip tightened. "I'm scared too. My life's suitcases and tickets. I don't know staying, but I don't want elsewhere now." The car stopped at Ava's brick walk-up, entry light flickering. They startled, exiting. Rain misted again. On the sidewalk, city noise distant, Ava spoke. "Come up." Lena hesitated, searching Ava's face. "Sure." Ava nodded. They climbed creaky stairs in silence. Her apartment was cluttered with canvases, paint, sketches. A lamp cast warm glow, softening chaos. Lena set her camera bag down, eyes on art-covered walls. "You're really an artist," she said, smiling. Ava shrugged, self-conscious.
Messy.
"Like me." Lena touched a charcoal skyline. "Messy swear good lives." Air crackled. Ava's pulse raced as Lena turned, faces close. She saw gold flecks in Lena's eyes, a faint scar, hitched breath. "I don't want to ruin this," Ava whispered. "You won't," Lena said, soft but sure. "If we're honest." Ava's ex flashed. Promises, betrayal, love as trap. She stepped back, hands shaking. "Marisol texted tonight. Wants me back. It's messing with me." Lena's face softened, no judgment. Easier to return to known pain. "You owe her nothing." "Not a thought." Ava's tears prickled. "What if I'm not enough? You saved the world with your camera. I'm just here." Lena cupped Ava's face. "You're not just anything. You're the first in years making me want to stop running." The words broke Ava open. She leaned in, foreheads touching, breaths mingling. Lena's lips brushed hers, tentative, questioning. Ava answered with a kiss, soft, urgent, hands on Lena's waist. It was quiet unraveling, a wordless promise. They pulled back, breathless, eyes locked. Lena's thumb traced Ava's lip, smile shaky. "I'm still leaving, but I don't want goodbye." Ava nodded, heart tangled. "Then don't let it be." They talked on the couch under a worn blanket, no sleep needed. Lena shared tales of distant places, haunting moments. Ava showed hidden sketches, soul on paper. Connections sufficed. Dawn crept in, grays softening the room. Lena stood to leave, flight looming. Ava walked her to the door, hands clasping. Their kiss was slow, deep, a vow across distance. "All right," Lena said, voice thick. "You'll draw. We'll figure it." Ava smiled through tears.
Deal.
Weeks became months. Lena's letters arrived, sprawling handwriting of markets, deserts, missing Ava. Ava sent sketches. Lena's eyes in charcoal, clasped hands in ink, neon skyline. Video calls were lifelines between assignments and Ava's freelance work. She illustrated a children's book, art breathing. Distance tested. Misunderstandings flared. Missed calls. Jealous silences over colleagues or late nights with artist friends. Once, after an unanswered text fight, Lena nearly didn't call. Ava flew unannounced, meeting in an airport lounge during layover. They cried, laughed, kissed in a corner, vowing harder tries. Lena's contract ended, bringing her to Seattle. Ava met her at arrivals, heart pounding. Lena dropped her bag, running into Ava's arms. Their kiss was fierce, time-stopping, uncaring of eyes. Months later, in the rideshare, hands clasped, city lights blurred. They shared Ava's apartment, canvases and camera gear mingled. A dashboard photo, Lena's, their hands under neon, captured a near-lost night. It was their story, framed real. "I love you," Ava said, voice steady. Lena squeezed her hand, eyes bright. "I love you. I'm not going anywhere." The car rolled on, city alive, their future unwritten but shared.